Alright, so with this video, we're gonna go over the characters and their skills and their bios. This one is Hertz Maledictum. When it's time to face the music, Hertz doesn't hesitate to put himself between his teammates and all who mean them harm. Typical tank. Typical Giga Chat tank. This Rose Guard operative utilizes unique Maledictum technology as a source of crowd control in a tough spot. Alright, let's see. His passive is Shredded Encore. When receiving a fatal hit, HP becomes 1 and gain invulnerability for 5 seconds. This skill can only be activated once per mission. Okay. Hitting enemies afflicted with slow grants a Fury attack, or a Fury stack, my fault. Each stack increases all damage by 0.8% and reduces damage taken by 1% max 50 stacks. So, in a nutshell, he can have 50% max damage reduction. By taken by 1% max damage on them. Yeah, 50%. Yeah, okay, it's 50%. And let me get a calculator out because I'm bad with math. 0.8. 0.8 times 50. And that's 40%. So that's 40% damage increase and 50% damage reduction. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Damn it, Cannon. Gaining Fury has a 5% chance to refill one charge of crowd surfing. Okay, now crowd surfing. AoE movement. Spend a charge to leap into a target location, dealing 700 plus 15% for every lifeline acquired. AoE damage and briefly stunning enemies, gain invulnerability for 0.7 seconds after landing. That's pretty good. So they are basically setting this guy up to be an overall tanky boy, you know. Uh, but he's like most games like pick one kind of thing to focus on. It seems like they're like doing like 75% tank, 20, the rest per sec 25% damage. Like I said, my math sucks. Okay,
Don't judge me.
it is what it is, all right? Anyways, moving on. Caustic Rift, AoE debuff. I didn't know that was a debuff. Interesting. Oh, it's new, so I didn't. Yeah, because there is a Lython that gives you increased damage when you're attacking debuffed enemies, so that makes perfect sense. Play a disruptive tune, creating an aura that deals 5% AoE damage and inflicts slow for the duration of the skill. So he's a tanky musician. And you know what? I just realized that this game's look and aesthetic reminds me of a game that got shut down a long time ago. It was a EDM shooter, and it had one of the catchiest fucking tunes. I don't remember the name of it, but it's just what this is reminding me of. Uh, or let's see, Mosh Pit, Buff, Self Tank, play loud experimental music. Experimental music, basically, if it's a taunt, that means that yeah, it's like that music that nobody fucking wants to listen to. Shut your ass up, stop that fucking music. Yeah, play loud experimental music that draws attention, taunting surrounding enemies and granting invulnerability for 3 seconds. That's not bad. And the passive is dodge roll. Okay, so these are equipments. These are coming soon, probably next beta. And that's our boy Maledictum. Alright, let's see. Icarus. With his drone companion always at his back, Icarus is as dangerous as he is beautiful. I mean, his drip is pretty on key. I'm not gonna lie, the drip is pretty much there. It's pretty. This is yeah. I mean, now if this was me in the game, I wouldn't wear this kind of mask. I'd be wearing something kind of like this. Yeah, I'd probably look more like this, to be honest. If I was in a game, I'd probably look more steampunkish, gas mask type person. Um, but yeah, okay. As he's building this from the distance, his specialty in every shot is composed with deliberation and elegance. Alright, passive. Increased charging speed for all charging weapons by 35%. When deploying a drone, it gains the effect of every non-aura life unacquired. That's pretty boss. That's pretty boss. A fully charged attack inflicts a mark stack for 10 seconds. The drone prioritizes targets with mark. Drones deal extra damage, extra hits to enemies for every max. Okay, so now this is only gonna work on boss fights or heavy units because a fully charged attack from the sniper pretty much kills almost anything that isn't a heavy or a boss. So this is really only going to be utilized really in that kind of situation from what I've seen so far. And this is skills, Sky Fury, deployment drone. Deploy a drone that deals 25% of the operator's attack for 30 seconds. Max 2 drones can be deployed to that. That's a lie because I deployed 3 at max. I've been deploying 3 at max, so that's a lie. Same thing goes for Spraybot. Uh, Max 2 drones can be deployed simultaneously. Once deployed, the drone cannot leave the battle room. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm pretty fucking sure I've deployed 3 drones. The third one was almost dead due to because they're all based off a time limit, but I'm pretty sure I was deploying 3 drones at a time. Changed rocket barrage. Change all deployed drone weapons to AOE or rocket launchers for 6 seconds. Wait, did we just say that? Oh, okay. Skyburst. Explode all deployable drones, dealing 12,000% damage to their surroundings. Enemies with a mark stack receiving. Damn, that's fucking crazy. This is for one of those heavy ass rooms you get mobbed. Holy shit! I ran into that situation with Hertz, but he cleared it out pretty good. And he can dodge. So that's good. All right, so that's him. All right, Spraybot. A quiet genius that asserts control over their turf through shrewd deployment of turrets. Their highly stylized ace units bring an extra layer of security to the Mythic Protocol's containment departure. Ace units regenerate their durability by 30% each time they kill. Yeah, they do. That was pretty good. I noticed that. When deploying an ace unit, it gains the effect of every aura life. That's pretty cool. So it's the same thing. It's kind. It's nice, but it's recycled. I don't think in alpha we should be recycling skills already, because it's the same thing as we just saw with Icarus. I don't think we should be recycling stuff this early. Yeah, see, right there, it's the same thing. I think recycling is a bad idea this early on, to be honest. I at least feel like the first 10 characters should be completely unique and not have any recyclable traits. Now, being an armchair dev that I am right now, I do understand that's easier said than done. But in the end, it will benefit the game a lot better if at least the first 10 characters had their own unique personality. Because this was the problem in the last beta that I was a part of. Um, Two of the characters literally look the same, and they did change it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I keep hitting that. I'm pretty sure it was Icarus and Hertz or Icarus and Spraybot. I don't know. I'll have to check. I think Spraybot's new for this test actually, but it was probably Hertz and Code Icarus that looked literally the same. So if this is just a placeholder, I'm okay with that. But in general, I don't think this should be a recurring theme where they're recycling effects. So when the roll call, passive, they're all passive. When the maximum number of ace units are deployed, all ace units are granted an aura that increases. Damn, that's nasty because they're already nasty. Like they hit really fucking hard, And they do AoE damage, which is pretty good. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a meta character. Ace deployment, deploy an ace unit. Deploy an ace unit, a stationary turret that shoots exploding rockets, dealing 60% of their attacks as AoE damage. A maximum of 3 ace units can be deployed. That's true. I tested that out. I was only able to summon 3 at a time. Electric throw. I haven't tested that out yet. So command ace units to discharge an electrical force around them, dealing 150% of their attack as AoE damage for 10 seconds. Roller shields. Command ace units to emit a force field that blocks projectiles for 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. That's pretty badass though. And the last character of the beta. Starling, oh, it's Elias, but Starling is just a skin that creators get apparently. Certain missions require more than just firepower. Sometimes the right amount of extravagance can be necessary. Operative Starling Elias deploys with gold-plated gear to exterminate mythics with style. Let's see, passive. Increase assault rifle magazine size and weapon damage by 50%. That's pretty good. Shooting 20 projectiles, persistent peacekeeping. Shooting 20 projectiles without reloading grants a momentum stack. Each stack increases all damage by 20%, max 3 stacks. So that's 60%. Damn. When over prepared. When reloading, each momentum stack grants 30% extra ammo over the magazine cap. Hey, I think, damn, they might need to. That's pretty big. They might need to tweak some of these percentages. Jesus. But you're like, it's a PvE game. We don't need to nerf anything. Okay, Helldiver community, calm down, calm down. um, active skill, pepper bomb. Throw a grenade that explodes 3 times each time, dealing 250% AoE damage and staggering enemies for 1 point. Staggering all enemies except for bosses. It does not stagger bosses. So and that's why it makes it completely pointless to use on bosses. Manic Mayhem. Instantly refill ammo until the next reload weapon damage is increased by 100% and gains homing, but weapon spread is increased by 250. See that's not bad, but it's only great for certain weapons. So like a shotgun, that's really good. I don't know how that would translate on an assault rifle though. Trigger happy, gain infinite ammo for 5 seconds. God damn. So that's all the characters that we have for this beta test, and I will see you next time.